Hi guys, for today's Pick a Crystal, you're going to pick the crystal you feel guided to, and based off that we're going to discuss about your rising sign and how others view you, since that's, how the rising sign works. Feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below. Otherwise I'm going to move along to the first pack, okay? Yeah, so with the rising sign, if you don't know, is basically the mask we wear to people when we first meet them. If you're like me, you probably hear when people get to know you, oh, I didn't know you were like this. Or at least I get that because I am a fire sign, I'm an Aries, but my rising sign is air, which is Libra. So they're like polar opposites. So a lot of people tend to mistake this for, me being fake, which is annoying, especially as an Aries, because we're like real as fuck. So it's like a blow to the ego. It's like, wait, you think what? And I never understood it my whole life, why I kept getting that like same line over and over, something like, oh, I didn't know you were like this. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean, Mary? Like, thanks. So I think it's really important for everyone to understand what their rising sign is and how that may come off as, not matching the rest of who you really are. But the rising sign is not just a mask. I mean, it's very much a big part of who you are, but there's so many more increments to it, That's why it's so important to know the time you were born, where you were born, so you can take a look at your natal chart and use it to your advantage. Pile one. What is your rising sign? What impression do you guys give off? Rising sign for pile one. Okay, pile one. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna put these under here. All right, pile one, rising sign. How do people see you? Okay, so two things. Throat chakra, you may be somebody who speaks a lot or speaks up. You're also somebody who comes off as liking the finer things in life. You're a little showy, and you may not mean to be, but you are. Like, you take care of yourself. You make sure you look presentable. You know to add on accessories to an outfit, whether that be jewelry, a hat, a scarf. Like, you take care of yourself that way. How does pile one present themselves? What type of impression are they giving off? Courageous yet well-behaved. A leader. A leader of people. People So pile one, you come off as somebody who people gravitate to. Like you have a following, that type of thing. This is at least the vibes that people pick up on from you. That you're just that personality that people just listen to. You know, like you could probably just say something and it may not even be a fact. But people will just, you know what it is, Pawan? You're charismatic. So people are drawn to that. Wow. Okay, cool. You come off as very smart. You come off as somebody who can at times like point a finger. You know what I mean? Like, well, it wasn't my fault. It was their fault. You tend to come off this way. You may blame others and not take responsibility. And if you do, you're not giving off that energy. Ooh, okay. This is either, hold on. Okay, I feel like I'm getting two messages here. I feel like you may come off as someone who has secrets. I'm saying that because I'm seeing a door and I'm seeing light under it, and then the light goes out. It's dark. But then the light goes back on and you're slowly creeping out. And the way you're creeping out is like not good. It's kind of sly. It's kind of, I don't want to say sneaky, but something like that. So it's almost like you don't share, you know, it's okay for people to be private, but this is not that. This is not that. You aren't sharing things that maybe you should be sharing. I'm also getting that you're not that open. I think you come off as happy, you come off as go-lucky, you come off as knowledgeable, but your door, even though you're so like, you're this charismatic person, you're not really open. And I think that's where your secrets lie with you. You're not open to sharing things that you should be sharing. You come off as somebody who believes in something. There's some type of belief system you may follow. I'm not too sure what it is. It could be God, the universe, the cosmos, the divine, the angels, archangels, but you somehow people know this about you. So take that as you will. I'm seeing green. So you're somebody who comes off as having a heart. You come off as somebody who has hope. You are somebody who comes off as a little bit controlling. You do give this off. I'm seeing you give this energy, this impression to people. You give off that you're looking for a good time. You come off as somebody who has fun and likes to have fun. You come off as a shapeshifter. So people are aware that you may change things a bit with different people. You may come off as somebody who knows their audience. So what this means is you may not really be a shapeshifter, but this is something you give off. You are somebody who comes off as you make things happen. And you do this by your words. I keep getting like the same message over and over with you, Pile 1. Very charismatic. And I think you know. You're somebody who presents themselves as a loyal person. You come off as somebody who's loyal to yourself. So in return, you may gain a lot of respect from people because people respect that type of shit. You are somebody who comes off as observant. You're somebody who comes off as nurturing. You give off nurturing energy. You're somebody who comes off as intuitive. You're also somebody who comes off as a player, though. I do see that. So, sorry, Pile 1. I see what I see. So it may be, okay, so I keep saying you're charismatic, right? You may talk in such a smooth talking way, and it's so smooth that it's too smooth. You know what I mean? Because for people to pick up on this player-like energy, you must be saying and doing these things that maybe are just very obvious. But because you do this, it gives you the lead. It puts you in a place of power. So you may come off as somebody who is not only in control, but a powerful person. Because you're so confident to come off as a player. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you may get that line a lot where it's like, oh yeah, I'm sure you tell everybody this, you know, something like that. And you're so confident in your game that you probably just smooth talk your way out of it. But this is because of your nurturing energy. There's a blend going on and it works for you in your favor. Wow. You do come off as somebody with another side. Okay, I said that right? Shapeshifter? Yeah, I'm seeing it again. People, you come off to people as having a dark side. Like there's this dark side to you. So even if you don't show them your dark side, you must say things or do things that let people know, because people are fully aware that you have a shadow side. Maybe this is something you take pride in, Pile 1. You come off as somebody like, I don't want to say like a parental, but like there's some type, it's because of your leadership like ability and your this confidence that you give off, and there's something about you that comes off as like a loving parent. I gotta say, these are all great things. I mean, I don't really see anything bad. So your rising sign works in your favor, pile one. So let me see if I have any other messages. Okay, you come off as somebody who doesn't speak fully. Okay, so going back to the secrets, I'm gonna open my eyes. Okay, so going back to the secrets that I saw, you may have people open up to you, but you in return speak very little. So you may be somebody who lets people, spill their secrets, but you're not going to spill yours. All right, pile one. Let's see how your rising sign comes off to people. Kali, what'd I say? The mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth, who I am. And you see she's blue. That's for like the throat chakra. And your heart chakra, I said that came through, right? Yeah, and you're a shapeshifter. You know your audience because you're smart. You see the sun, the light? Yeah, and you're intuitive. I see her third eye. Zhao, not even gonna pretend. The mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. Yeah, pile one, you may come off as like somebody very passionate. You see the red? You may come off as somebody who's secure. In fact, you probably, right, you do, right? Right, I forgot, yeah. The mystic of peace, the mystic. Yeah, so remember going back to how I said, you have some type of belief system that people are aware of. Mystic. That goes with mysticism. Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Yeah, see, you're very intuitive. And you're very charismatic with your messages. There's a white dove over here. Ooh, and see her throat is covered. Again, this woman's throat is covered too. Only part of it is exposed. And look, it's like she's taking notes. She's taking notes about what it is she's hearing. But she's not speaking. Honesty and communication. Yeah, pile one. And her hair's covering her ears. So I almost feel like there's a strategy. Forgiveness. Spirit guide. Oh, what did I say? You come off as somebody who believes in something. So hold this where you see fit if you feel like this is your energy in your reading. So you either come off as somebody who believes in the unknown or God, Jesus, the universe, spirit guides. This is known about you. You must say or do something. And people know it. Yeah, you see this, so it's a woman here and there's tons of light around her head. You come off as somebody very smart. You come off as somebody who's balanced with their emotions and their messages, very charismatic. You may come off as a very peaceful person because I feel like this is the second time peace. Yeah, the mystic of peace. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Trust. Yeah, you have this like nurturing energy about you, almost like a parent, but not like in a creepy, gross way. Okay, let's not take it the wrong way. It's just there's something so nurturing about you that people just like gravitate towards your light. It's by your messages. It's the way you speak. You're very charismatic. Teach me. Teach me the ways. Okay, so we got fourth chakra, heart chakra, peace. That is a huge message. Wow. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. So you come off as somebody who's very peaceful. You come off as somebody who has control of their life, control of their feelings, control. You're somebody who just gives off good vibes. Like, you feel good about yourself, you feel good about your path. Like, that is what you are presenting to the world. Is that a mask? I don't know, but it's definitely part of your rising sign. Second chakra, sacral chakra, creative manifestation. What did I say? It's like, I basically saw somebody like, something like very magical about you and like putting it out there. Like, you're just putting it out there. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I'm optimistic and creative in carrying out all the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones. And I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I am open to receive and I am deserving. Yeah, you must be passionate about whatever your belief system is. Whatever it is you believe in, you're passionate about it, and you come off as somebody who, of course I get it. Why wouldn't I get it? I asked for it and I received. You know, like, that's your vibe. First chakra, base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. Yeah, what did I say? You're like, because you have that parental nurturing energy, people may see you as somebody they can depend on. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Yeah, you're just somebody, Pile One, who comes off as that whatever obstacles come your way, you will overcome them. Do you see how I said it? Like, I'm almost channeling like your energy. Like, you're practically saying, I will overcome it. Good for you, you will. Shame, bad dog, no biscuit. Huh, interesting, let's look into that. Imagination, get the big picture. Yeah, it's like, it's the whole manifestation thing and just having a belief in something, and it works for you. Anger, feel the heat, then turn it down. Yeah. What did I say about this? Besides being a shapeshifter. Oh, your dark side, right? You allow people... You allow people in, and maybe you're not aware of this, Pile One. You may do this from a place of ego, or like to let people know that you have another side, because the majority of your rising sign is charismatic, beautiful, smooth, player-like, but confident-like. But then you let people know about this side. But why? Why do you do that? Feel the heat, then turn it down. Because again, it's not like you're this overly open person, right? You have secrets. The door is kind of somewhat closed, or the light is off, and you let people talk. But yet at the same time, you're still filling people in with this. This is usually the side people don't want people to know, but you, however, want people to know. I would look into that. Why do you do that? Do you do that to let people know, like, don't fuck with me? You know, I would really look into that. Okay, so 22. Piece of the puzzle, you have the answer. Yeah, you're an intuitive person. 94, let's see, money bag, concerns around money, windfall. Oh, that's right. You come off as somebody who likes the finer things. So hold that where you see fit. 54, family, happy family, dealing with family members. Oh, you know what? I thought I did see that and I didn't say it, damn it. Yeah, you come off as somebody who's family oriented. I'm sorry I didn't say that before. I did see you hugging somebody. I was getting like a parent vibe, and then I felt like other people were in the background. But the way it came in was kind of weird. I didn't like the way it came in, so I was like, okay, maybe this is not that. 126, Capricorn. Okay, so you may have Capricorn in your chart. But you know, Capricorns, like they're known for like tradition. So you may come off as somebody who's old school, you know, like traditions. I mean, I don't think that's old school, but you know what I mean? Like whatever you say, whatever you do, pile one, you come off as somebody who craves like a foundation, a firm foundation. So you know what I mean by that? Like you may talk about your dreams, you may talk about your goals, because that's where you see yourself. And remember, you're this confident person, so it's going to happen. You know, like you present that to people. Okay, so Knight of Swords in reverse. So when it's not in reverse, it's somebody who's thinking about charging in, but then they charge out, and ultimately they usually don't come through with a message. So it's a man with an arrow, and then there's a bird, a message, and a motorcycle. And this man is running towards the motorcycle, and he has a weapon, and then there's this bird. So the bird represents a message, and the motorcycle represents, like let's just say the chariot, a movement of some sort. And then you also have a weapon behind your back. So it's almost like you may come off as someone, like you may make it known to people that's like, you could take them or leave them. You know what I mean? Like, you do not present yourself as somebody who I guess like chases. Like somehow you must say or do something to let people know. Like kind of like, me? Oh, I would never do that. Fuck them. No, I don't think so. Like that's the vibe I'm picking up on. Ace of Swords, an aha moment, but it's in reverse. And then there's a bird, a message. And then there's like the infinity sign in the background. There's like math. There's astrology. So you may be somebody who thinks like they get it, because remember, you're an intuitive person, right? But yet, however, you're not having that aha, I got it moment. You know, you kind of see this woman, she's got her nose up in the air, and then there's stairs going up behind her, but she's not going up the stairs. But yet stairs are on her mind. And then you got math going on, and you got like astrology on here. It's like research, it's like thinking. So you may be somebody who thinks like, I don't want to botch that up. Hold on one second. Where? Yeah, what is unforeseen and unprepared state? Sickness is also intimidated, more evil side of overseeing, Secret Service, vigilance, spying, examination. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I want to make sure. You, pile one, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say what it is I'm seeing and feeling. I think you may come off as a know-it-all. Because if it weren't in reverse, it would be like, okay, you get it, but you're not. So you may be somebody who thinks they see the light through messages, but you don't. Because you're so like kind of Capricorn energy, like you think you know, like, okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you may come off to people. Wait, I don't want to insult you, so let me, before I give you my intuitive 2 cents, let me just double check. Simulated enjoyment, literal sense, handwriting, composition, letters of exchange. Enforced, Katie? Simulated enjoyment. Yeah. Literal sense, handwriting, composition. Hold on, one more. Yeah, contradictory chances, contradictory tasks. So, okay, now I got the message. Now it's coming clear, and you may not like me, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It is what it is. You may come off as somebody who, remember, you're charismatic, right? So you're very smooth in the way you talk, and it's so elegant and blah, blah, blah. However, you may be somebody who does not act on what they say. And people pick up on this. You may say one thing and do another, or you may make a lot of promises and then just not come through with any of them. So if it was Two of Pentacles, it's somebody who has, in my opinion, like a decision to make, but instead you're just like, I'm good. It's almost like you get lazy, and unfortunately it's not a secret. This is how you present yourself. All of this is how you present yourself before people even get to meet the rest of your natal sign. So, like I said, everything I saw in the visions, they were more positive than negative. So you definitely give off a very positive vibe, but there are some things that you also give off that aren't so positive. So anyway, I hope that resonated with you, pile one. If it didn't, it wasn't your reading, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm sending you had a moment. Sending you tons of love and light. Bye. No. Hey. Hi, pile two. All right, let's see how your rising sign affects you, how you come off to people. Let's see. Pile two. Okay, so you come off as somebody who is oh, I'm sorry. You come off as somebody who's like, you know, like you come off still, like you're walking your path, like you're sure, you know. You come off as somebody who's confident, but then somehow you come off as somebody maybe a little disorganized. And the reason I say this is because I see you walking this I guess it's a dock that's supposed to represent a path, and it's over water, and then it looks like you're walking this straight line, and then you just jumped off, and on the side, not even like the end of the dock, you jumped off on the side. So you may come off as somebody who doesn't like color in the lines. You may come off as somebody different. You may come off as somebody a little, well, why did you do that? You know, like people may ask you things like that, you know, like, but why? People may not understand you. You come off as somebody who is loyal and trusting. You come off as somebody who like will overcome obstacles, something like that. Like you also may come off as somebody who's lucky. And the reason I say that is because it's like you were, it's gonna sound weird, but like I saw you like walking under a door, and the door opened randomly, and you just kind of did one of those matrix moves where you just like went back and you didn't get hit. You like just missed it. Oh, you may come off as somebody who like, like, wow, that was close. You know, like you may hear things like that. Oh, wow. You may come off as somebody who's lonely and sad. Oh, no. Okay, wow, that's interesting. So you may come off as somebody who overcomes, because the reason I'm saying is I saw this like dying rose, but then it turned into a sunflower. So you must come off some kind of way where it's like, even if you're sad, you may say things like, yeah, but I'll get through it. this too shall pass, you know, like, I'll be fine. It works out in the end. You know, like you come off as a positive person. You may also, there may be another meaning behind this as well, that maybe people who are down feel better after talking to you. Because I'm seeing like not just the dying rose turn into a sunflower, but the sunflower also had like glitter, like it was glowing, it was shining. I feel like almost like it's you, this is what you give off, but then you also give other people. Okay, you also come off as a mystery. I'm seeing the sky with tons of stars. Ooh, a random flame. Okay, so because of this mystery, you may come off as like somebody who has secrets, or maybe you come off as somebody who doesn't share everything. And you get people curious. There's something about you, Pile 2, where it ignites people. It may even draw people in. Like they need to know more, you know? You may come off as somebody who just like goes for it. Remember before I said you may be somebody who comes off as lucky, or when I say it like, oh my God, the person always has the best of luck. Like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean like, oh my God, you almost died. You're lucky. That's the energy I'm picking up on. So now there's a little bit of a difference. I see somebody on a horse like going towards light. So it's like you give off some type of positive energy, Pile 2. You may be the type, so a horse usually represents, like in my visions, like the chariot, like coming in with a message, or you know, depending on what's going on with the horse, I'm seeing somebody with a crown. So you may come off as like, you know, I think there's two messages within that. Somebody who has positive messages, but also somebody who, like, the vibe I'm getting is like, I'm going in, you know, like, and I feel like people may watch this and be like, wow, you know, like Flava Flav, wow. There's something to that, but oh, okay, you also come off as somebody like loving. You come off as somebody like, people may just like want to hug you or something like that. Like there's something about your energy. Okay, you come off as somebody, okay, remember how you were walking on the dock, the path, you just randomly jumped off the side? I'm seeing you come off as somebody who is emotional. Now, when I say this, I mean you may act in a way of passion. You may get a little overly excited, or maybe when you're sad, when you're angry. Like you may be hypersensitive, and this is something that people see. People see that. People may see you. Ooh, Pile 2. You're getting low-key called out on. Okay, so you may be somebody who gives their 2 cents, but you may do it from a place of authority. authority, and I could see you don't mean it, because this is why I'm seeing this like innocent little duck smiling but talking a lot, and then the duck turns away into like a cop and comes back. So I feel like you're coming off as somebody where it's like your intentions are good, but you may come off as like, well, why would you, like, let's say you're giving advice, okay? Because again, you have this like nurturing, just something about your energy, like soothing, like a soothing energy that people may gravitate towards. You may be the person people go to advice for, despite your emotional ways. People must see something about you, because I see people, like going to you for advice, but you come off some kind of way when they do this. So since you're like this nurturing person, I'm getting like a soothing soul, you may think you're coming off as loving, like a parent, like that one parent that's like, listen, I love you, but why would you do these things? Like, you may be a bit harsh, you may be a bit straightforward, you may be a bit like strict in the way that you speak. But like I don't think you see it that way, or if you do, you don't mean it to come from that place. You mean it to come from this friendly, what was it, a duck? I feel like it was a duck that was talking. It was like so innocent. It was just like smiling while talking a mile a minute. But it morphed into this position of authority. So you may come off kind of bossy, but like your heart's in the right place, but like it doesn't matter, because we as people shouldn't be coming off like that. It rubs people the wrong way. Oh, pile two. You may come off as somebody who like, it's a little confusing, the message. So take it how it resonates if you feel like this is your energy and your reading. But I'm feeling like somebody who like protects themselves or their beliefs, or like you come off as somebody who's protecting something. Is it people that you're protecting? Is it your belief system you're protecting? Is it you? Are your boundaries up high? Like, do you give that impression? So place that how you see fit. But I'm seeing a person protected, nesting their eggs. So it's like, I'm not too sure what you're protecting, but people are aware of whatever this is. Yeah, I keep getting it. Like you give this nurturing energy, but you're all okay. Yeah, it's coming through again. You can be tough at times when you do it. Yeah, I think you come off as a tough parent to people. But I'm seeing like this person, you may come off controlling. You know who I just saw? Oh my God, what is that character? The funny guy from Parks and Recreation? Yeah. What's his name? Cracks me up, this guy. I just saw blue, throat chakra. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's your message. Oh, Ron? I think it's Ron. And I don't know if you watch that show, maybe Google it, look into it. But there's something, male or female, it doesn't matter. You come off as Ron Swanson. I feel like that's him. I don't know. Google it. Google the personality. This is how you come off. So oh my God, it fits the message perfectly, pile 2. You don't mean to, like, you have a very soft spot, like a soft spot. Wait, you have a tough exterior at times, but really you're just a teddy bear. And, you know, Ron, why do I think I'm saying it? Rod? I don't know. I think it's Ron. Ron, it comes from a place of, he does the things he does and says the things he says because it's actually coming from a place of love. And you would never know that. Only those closest to him understand what he really means. So people may get confused by you. Pile 2. Because your language doesn't, your communication language, your skills, it doesn't match what you're saying. So you may be giving loving advice. You may feel truly this way. Like, you're so smart. So-and-so, why would you do this? This is stupid. You may say things like that, thinking they'll get it, but they don't. Not everyone, at least. And that's why it's coming up right now. Yeah, I'm seeing just so much stuff come out of your mouth, and some of it's beautiful, but then other things are just like, it's like you walking in your path or the dock, whatever, and then you just randomly jumped off the side. I think you throw people off. But yet there's still something about you. Oh, you're entertaining. Okay. You come off as entertaining, but there's still something about you where there's light and there's some type of, oh, and funny. Okay, cool. There's some type of beauty about you though. It's all of it. It's the mystery. It's the good advice. It's the jokes. It's, you know, all right, I'm gonna open my eyes. But yeah, I think the only negative things I saw was you may have a tough exterior and you may come off as controlling. Guilt, turn off the alarm. Okay. Significance, you, be you. Anger, feel the heat, then turn it down. Yeah, so, you know, with Ron Swanson, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. He comes off as this angry, bitter person, but he's actually not. He just doesn't like people. And the reason he doesn't like people is because he's somebody who's been fucked over so much. So it's like he's very, almost like judgmental. He's very picky with who his friends are and who's in his inner circle. And even then, he's still got that dry sense of humor that not everybody understands. Okay, let's see what these are. Distracted, left unfinished, book partially read. Okay, so remember you're walking your path, the dock, whatever, and you randomly jumped on the side. So I said, I really was getting two different energies that people pick up from you, that you're somebody who's like, you know, has this straight path and you're on it and you're walking it, but then you do these things sometimes and people are like, why did they just do what they did? So you come off as somebody who's not focused. You come off as somebody who's easily distracted. Oh, shit. Snowflake, one of a kind, very original, unique. But then winter and cold. So remember, it's when you're like trying to be this nurturing person and loving, your message may not always be delivered properly because you're not delivering it properly. You need to warm up a bit. Nobody really likes the strict parent. We do, but we don't. Okay, so we got that. 128, isn't that the Pisces sign? 128. Oh, right. Your emotions. Your emotions are like, you come off as imbalanced with your emotions. And what I mean by that is just extremely passionate with everything you say and do. But most people misunderstand that for just being, you remember, this is your rising sign. So this is people, we're talking about people, how you come off before they meet the rest of your natal chart. So if you come off extremely emotional, people may take that as mentally unstable, unfortunately. Let's see, wedding bells, wedding, marriage. Yeah, you come off as somebody who's like, I saw you in bed with somebody cuddling. So you must come off as somebody who's like a commitment type of person, a relationship person. The mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. Yeah, I feel like, pal, too, it's like people know when your mind is clear and when it's not. It's just the way it is. It probably has to do with your other placements in your chart as to why you come off as, why did they do that? You know? Queen of the outsiders, I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Wow, that's beautiful. And there's the anchor, and there's the heart, and there's a cross. So, yeah, there's just something about your presence, pile two, where it's like when you walk in a room, people notice you because you've arrived. There's something about that soothing energy that you just give off. It's almost like it energetically, like it just radiates the room. Like wherever you walk in, people notice you. White buffalo calf woman, the prophecy, of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Yeah, pile two, you are, I don't want to say an emotional person because I don't like the way that sounds, or sensitive person, but you're somebody who acts off of their passion, somebody who acts off their feelings. But it comes off, I'm just being honest with you, as an imbalanced way. The warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So you're a manifester. You work hard at specific things and you see results when you do. See, I am a warrior of love. It's almost like you have opposite energies and people see this and they pick up on this. The path of love is true abundance. My heart is a compass. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So you're definitely somebody who comes off as a relationship person, looking for love, definitely. Well-being. Yeah, so I feel like you're somebody who comes off as like, oh, that's funny. This is what I saw as you protecting something. So maybe this is like your belief system, like whatever it is you were protecting. I don't know what I want to say, like mystic. Like there's some, because you see the full moon, there's butterflies, there's mountains, and then there you are just glowing. Oh, you know what it is? I feel like this card is like, remember I said you come off as secretive? There's something intriguing about that. And you see the butterflies, that represents transformation. And secrets, usually that has to do with your Pluto house placement. Usually, I'm just putting the pieces together. So this, you could be coming off as secretive due to where your Pluto house placement is. I mean, if that's your rising sign, well, the Scorpio, well, there you go. But there's just something about you that's so like, because you see, it's like there's this woman and she's hidden in the mountains. Who does that? You know what I mean? I think you're different. Truth. Okay, this is what I was talking about the honesty. Oh wait, no, I didn't say the word honesty. I'm sorry. I meant like you give advice from a place of like motherly advice. Like, I love my child, but you see her throat is covered. It's almost like, and then there's blue radiating from it. It's almost like you should figure out how to deliver your message, how you should deliver your truthful messages, because you're not coming off the way you mean to come off, pile 2, but you're coming off some kind of way. Trust. I think you're somebody who comes off as, remember I said you may be that person that people go to for advice? I think there's something about you that people find trusting, despite being also coming off. You have a lot of contradictory things going on with what you give off, okay? So it's like people think you have these secrets, which makes you ooh la la. But at the same time, there's something about you that you give off that's trusting. Forgiveness. Oh, wait, hold on. These messages didn't make sense to me just yet. Anger, passion, significance, you be you, guilt. I'm not sure yet. Forgiveness. Let's put this to the side because I'm not seeing the pieces. Earth and ground. Yeah, so there was so much water I was seeing because your emotions are not a bad thing. It's all about how you present these emotions and feelings within and out. That's why earth and ground is coming up right now. You need to be a little more grounded, a little more balanced. What did I say? Throat chakra. Fish chakra, connect with spirit. I develop a quiet mind that allows me to tune in and get in touch with my higher self or my spirit. I listen for the guidance that is there waiting for me to hear. I am open to the truth, and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. I feel like you are the guidance for some people. So you have a lot of conflicting energies that you present. However, what comes through about you is that people can just vent to you and express, and somehow there's like this sacred trust within you. To me, it's so contradictory, you know, like why would people do that if they see you as kind of like a flighty person? But you must have more energy of this than the flighty. Sixth chakra, third eye chakra, intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Okay, I figured it out. The reason people go to you and feel that they can talk to you despite you maybe coming off as flighty or like unpredictable is because you come off with this confidence about you. So when you speak to people, when people come to you for advice, you're so confident in what it is you're saying back to these people, your friends, family, whoever, that they believe in your words. Confidence is everything. It's energy. Second chakra, sacral chakra, reward myself. I know that I am truly worthy and I deserve to receive the good things in life, and I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labors. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun. Oh, what I say, you have jokes, you're funny. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. So, okay, pile 2. You come off as somebody who's confident and somebody who doesn't take life too seriously. You may be enjoying the fruits of your labor, but not in a way that's so like, what do they do? Like, it's almost as if like you're showing people that you can have fun and work hard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying that wrong. I feel like you show people something different, a different way of thinking about something, and that's why they come to you for advice. It's like it's not so serious, you know, like it is, but it's not. There's something about you that just makes people feel comfortable because a part of you is this is the, you know, there's like 2 messages within this. You are grounding energy. There's something soothing about you. You probably have some earth in your chart. Could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is interesting. Forgiveness, guilt, significance. You be you. So you be you. So that's the confidence. You're confident in what it is you say. People then trust you, and there's something mystical about you, something secretive. You know, whether there really is secrets, who knows, but it's the energy that you give off. You give off a lot of contradicting energy, unfortunately. I mean, it seems to work, you know, at least for the most part. Forgiveness and guilt. Okay, let's read these and then. 5 of Cups. Oh, okay, that matches that. 7 of Swords. 9 of Cups. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so 7 of Swords. Traditionally, this card warns us that we must be on the lookout for deception and betrayal while we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone else's deceit, it's also a nudge to act in alignment with our own highest morality. Be sure that you are being honest with yourself about the nature of your reality right now. Sometimes we pretend that everything is okay or that we are doing the best we can, even when we're not. Sometimes this shows up as a recklessness. Ooh, yes, pile 2, that's you. People view you as recklessness. Or as avoidance of responsibilities. You may be a little too funny, and people mistake that for not taking things seriously with whatever they think you should be taking seriously. So sometimes this shows up as recklessness or as avoidance of responsibilities. Take only what's needed and remember that no excuse outweighs your ability to act from a place of love and integrity. You cannot deceive your own heart, and the universe will always bear witness to your truest intentions. For you alone and vulnerable under the light of the full moon, the only thing that matters is the truth. Move forward with the lightness of conscience to guide you. I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. Okay, let's see. Being grateful, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, moving silently and quickly. Yeah, you know, pile 2, I feel like this is like the decepting energy that people pick up from you, right? Because there's secrets, and I said before, you know, there's mysticism, there's something about you. Not everybody likes that. You may come off some kind of way to specific individuals. Nine of Cups. This is a card of abundance and happiness and is often fittingly called the wish card. What have you been wishing for? Allow yourself to experience how fulfilling this journey can be and fill your life with all the laughter and bliss needed to spur you into the next phase of your happiness. Take stock of all the feels that are surfacing and remember to practice gratitude for the manifestation of your dreams. The appearance of this card in your spread is an auspicious message of prosperity, harmony, and getting what you desire. What you have been working toward is coming to you, so enjoy life's pleasures and sink into the awe and wonder of a joyous heart. I open my grateful heart to the gifts that are coming my way. So the universe is gifting you your desire, choosing joy, manifested dreams, gratitude, and abundance. I feel like this is the energy that you are presenting to people, that the world is yours and to just go for it, and like, why wouldn't you? You know, like that's your energy, pile 2. I see it. I see it, and people love that shit. Why? Because most people live in a bubble. They may be thinking you're the one living in a bubble, but you're not. You just know the secrets, right? That's why you come off as secretive. Like, the world is yours. You know, how do you think people who are, okay, for example, the people that are famous, okay, they're fantastic manifestors for the ones that actually knew that that's what they wanted and then worked their ass off to get there. You have to believe. Manifestation is an act of doing. You're definitely somebody who talks and then does. A lot of people in this life just talk, and that's what makes you shine. That's also why people go to you. It's not just this aura, this soothing energy that you give out. It's because you're an example of somebody who says what they're gonna do. Who does what they say they're gonna do. Okay, 5 of Cups. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. The illusion is lifting, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you will need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a calloused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the curative magic of finding faith in your future. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. Grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity can signify a broken heart. Okay, so this literally describes the forgiveness and the guilt card for you. All 3 of these line up, pile 2. So you may be somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. So when you're going through something, people may know. When you do something wrong, you may feel extremely guilty and show that. You see this dog, like, he went through the garbage and he's like, I'm sorry, you know? But then, you know, maybe when people do things to you, you know, you may take it personal, but you're only hurting yourself. Something about this is what you give off. You may come off as somebody who's like a hurt person or who has been hurt. So this is the energy you're giving off before anybody gets to meet the rest of you. It's probably the only negative thing here I'm seeing for you, so I would try to work on that. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. Yeah, so remember, you're somebody who feels. But those feels need to be balanced, and they're not, and people are aware of that. So that needs to be worked on. It just does. And it's not because this is what people think. No, fuck that. Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks? It's more just like when you're imbalanced with anything in life, you don't feel good, right? Common sense. But this is something, it's like you express your pain without people even knowing you. Why would you do that? You may say, oh, it's because I'm such an open person. Well, most people don't respect that type of openness, because people misconstrue it for not being a forgiving person or being a defensive person. This may be that message within those 3 cards. You may come off as a wounded warrior, pile 2. And if you don't know what wounded warrior is, I would definitely Google that, because I'm beginning to think you come off that way. You may come off a little bit like a victim. And this is all happening within your rising sign. I would really ask yourself, why? Why am I doing that? Because it's like, again, who gives a shit what anyone thinks or says about you? It's more just like, what is it about you that makes you feel the need to express those things? So, otherwise, listen, for somebody who comes off as possibly emotionally everywhere, people don't care enough about that and still seek your advice. That speaks volumes. It really, really does. So people can think maybe you're a little all over the place. Well, that's nice. They're still there at your door asking for advice. So what does that say about them? All right, pile 2, I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.